What's going on in the garden today, babe?
Just checking on. We got some cabbage growing here.
That looks really nice.
Kale right there. The kale's real good too.
Yeah, we put this in our salad. What's this back here? A pear tree?
It's an olive tree.
Oh, an olive tree. It's dead? Are we positive?
Let's give it time.
Okay. Here is our spinach. Looking good. More cabbage, spinach. Doesn't look like the broccoli's gonna turn out. And look at our adorable little cauliflower. How cute is that? Oregano's looking good. Mint is looking good.
Hey guys, wanted to show you a deal I got at Costco a couple weeks ago. It was this pear tree. We have an existing pear tree and a pear tree we bought last year at Houston Garden Center for like $100. That's dead. Didn't make it through the really harsh summer. And then this one, you just bought a couple weeks ago. It's already blooming. The problem is, this other one, or the one we have planted, isn't blooming, so they're not going to cross-pollinate. So hopefully, after we plant it, it'll come back and cross-pollinate with each other. Sometimes you got to take a branch off this one or a branch off a neighbor's that's blooming, put it next to your one, and then hopefully they'll cross-pollinate. But I'm assembling this garden bed in the side before we take it out and set it in place in the yard.
But first we had to hold Bee in captivity. Then we had to detain Layla and Hazel for a minute. They really liked it in there. You see Layla getting comfortable. This is such an easy, shelf-stable meal to throw together in under 30 minutes. I just took some of my white chicken chili mix and put it in a saucepan along with about half a cup of water and just gave it a good mix. Next, I just took some chicken that we canned and threw that in with the gravy mix. Then I just went ahead and broke the chicken up into smaller bite-sized pieces. Then I decided to use this dented can of corn that I just wasn't comfortable putting in my long-term storage, and it was perfectly fine. I also added some Hatch Green Chili Rotel mix with the juice and all, and then I just gave it a good mix. And then we added some white beans that we made for a Mediterranean soup the night before, but you can use canned beans. And this is just a really simple, easy, quick, shelf-stable meal that you can throw together in under 30 minutes. I'm adding a little bit of jalapeno peppers here that are freeze-dried just to give it a kick. And then you just put a lid on and you let it simmer for about 30 minutes and you're good to go. Although it had great seasoning, I went ahead and added a little taco seasoning for just an extra kick. Right here, babe?
Yeah. Hey everybody, we're here today. We're going to start this raised garden bed. So the first thing I do is put cardboard in the bottom of it. That's a good weed control. So I'll do that. And then, okay, you want to show them that pile of those palm fronds? We will lay some of those in there to kind of take up some space before we put our dirt in. And that also breaks down and becomes fuel for your vegetable garden. And then you see these different pots I have from last year around the yard. That's going to be my first layer of soil. And then I'm going to do combination of manure, compost, and gardening soil. So, and then a plug right here, guys, for this tool. I go through box cutters like crazy, and we have one of these at work, so I thought I'd buy one by Klein Tools. It's real heavy duty, nice. It's automatic feed, but anyway, I'm kind of a tool freak sometimes, but thought I'd pass that on. If you're looking for a good box cutter, this is it. But it's 25 bucks, so it's not cheap, but it's worth it. So we'll show you different steps of the way. Thanks for watching.
B, are you keeping an eye on things? You blend in with all that, you know that? You're so pretty, girl.
Alright, now I'm going to put some peat moss in, and this is just a natural soil conditioner. You can use it in the grass or garden around your trees. Just got good nutrients in it.
Otis, what you got going on today?
Okay guys, we got all the dirt in, and this is going to settle actually. You know, it looks like a lot of dirt. It probably is for this thing, but it will settle down. So what I'm going to just go through and just do a mix and get the peat moss and the manure, all that stuff mixed through real good, and it'll be really good soil for your start every vegetables. So I bought these online at Amazon. Thought they were pretty cool, and I think they should work out, but I'm concerned that it's like bulging right here a little bit. So maybe they should come up with some frames. There are some pieces in there on their design to keep it from bulging. So I got one more. I decide whether I want to do this or not with this one or get a different one. So anyway, just give you an opinion so you can see for yourself.
Mashallah.
Yeah, you might not be able to tell from this angle, but you can see that. I'm sure it's going to be fine.
Just how it kind of bulges out a little bit.
So this is what we're going to plant today. I'll get started. A few herbs and some stuff that grows here pretty good. So I'll get started here in a second. So I'm going to cut a notch in this thing so I know where my reference is. So, and then now I got to get like maybe a quarter inch, half inch of water. Yeah, that's probably enough. They're kind of on an angle here. And then I get from Amazon.
What are these called? Grow pods?
Rapid Rooter.
Okay.
You just drop one in each one of these. It's perfect size for all this. Drop one in. And then we're back to do the plants here in a minute.
And once again, you got your helpers back out here.
Yeah.
Guys, why do you always gotta jump on me? Hazel, you gonna help?
Again, like
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I got my pods in, and I've got 50 of them, so I'm just going to randomly start. I usually put about 3 or 4 seeds of each in. It's a little many. And then what I...
Go ahead.
what I do is use my Sharpie and I push them down in. They just got to be just under the soil just a little bit. And what I usually do is make a chart, but I always lose the chart or it gets wet or something. So this year I am doing a spreadsheet. So my first 4 rows here are sweet peppers in my spreadsheet, and we will move on from there. So stay tuned.
Now we've moved on to peas.
I'm just going to do 1 seed of the peas. I'll do 5 of the peas. So we have just garden beans.
How many of those are you going to
I'll
do?
do 4 of these too.
Layla's like, I can't wait to dig those up.
Yeah.
You always come in with those pods in your mouth. Yeah, Layla, I love you, girl. Hazel. Yes, Layla. We're aware that you're here. Now he's putting in the sweet bell peppers. Doing a couple of those.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Squash, how many of those?
Squash, and I'm gonna do 4 squash. I love some squash. I don't have zucchini. Okay guys, so this is the area where we grow the seeds. What I have here, that's just an indoor greenhouse. There's a heat mat, and I've got it plugged in. We just set that sucker on there and let it go, and 7 to 10 days, 7 to 14, where they'll start sprouting. Once they start sprouting, we'll stick the glow light on, or the grow light on there, and they grow quite quickly with the light. So anyway, we'll show you that stuff when times come.
And what's in here? All your leftover
This is some
seeds?
extra seeds and stuff
Okay,
like that.
very cool. So we'll check back in a week or 2.
All right.